Hi, welcome. Welcome to your practice. This is a shoulder opener practice, so please grab something like a strap and something like 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, grab 2 cans of soup. So help yourself to help yourself. And I use cork blocks. They have a little weight and substance to them. I like that. And if you have the foam blocks, they will be lighter and easier. So if your shoulders are weak or tight, those are great choices. We'll be using your blocks for a little bit of awareness building. You could, I will never call it yoga sculpt, but use your imagination. So settle in, close your eyes, let yourself just take, what if you only had 5 good breaths to come into the presence of being that is required to listen to your body and to tone down the nervous system and the busy mind. And let the exhalations carry away some of the weight of the world that you carry on your shoulders, and let that release and let go. Allow the inhalation to remind you that you're held by a vibrant, beautiful, sweet, loving energy that is as close as your next breath. Try to keep the expansion the inhale creates, especially the rising and the expanding upper body. And then with your exhalation, just let the luminosity of your skin drape down over your inner light. And turn your palms out and up with your elbows close to your sides. And gently press your thumbs back and away from you until you can feel the muscles in your, just right above your shoulder blades on the outside. And press the fingers a little bit forward and back. And see if you can, there's a muscle called teres minor. It's a rotator cuff muscle. And I invite you to get intimate with it. It's right at the next, it's a next door neighbor to your posterior deltoid, so the back of your upper shoulder. And keep that and draw your hands to your heart. More to the finger pads, fingertips, and let the palms of your hands get light so the elbows can go a little wide and your shoulder blades can draw onto your back. As the shoulder blades draw onto your back, imagine or create the felt sensation of your collarbone going wide like a smile from your sternum to the edges of your room. And we'll take one beautiful Om together. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale again. Release your hands, open your eyes. And we'll come to all fours on your sticky mat. And take just a moment and soften down, deepen your breath. And I call this the shoulder blade floss. So it's not bending your elbows at all, but you're going to bring your arm bones into your shoulder socket and then push the floor away. So it's a very small cow cat, only up in your heart space and your thoracic spine. And so your head won't bob, your elbows don't bend. You're inserting your arm bones into your shoulder like a key into a lock. Keeping your throat aligned with your heart. And just bob up and down and deepen the breath, connecting how you pull life into the heart. And then reach back to an extended child's pose, pressing down through fingertips, lift your armpits. Lift the back of your wrist. Lift your elbows. And inhale, come forward. Please take your strap. As you extend your right leg out with the left knee down, hold your strap and figure out your distance, your spacing, so that when you bend your elbows, you can bring your strap easily behind your head. Open your body into a side plane. So you're not facing your front leg with square hips. Your hips are open. Yep, so that means you've got to kickstand that back foot behind you. Pull the strap up. Give your neck a break by pulling gently on the strap until you feel your shoulder blade muscles engage. And then as the shoulder blades draw in and down, lean up and over towards the right. Inhale, center, up and over towards your left. Inhale, center, up and over right. Inhale, center, up and over left. Inhale, center, pause and shake out your head, tone your core, draw your tailbone down towards the floor. And as you squeeze your shoulder blades, try to pull the strap apart and bring that strap behind your head. Deep breath in, and gaze to the left. Inhale, center, gaze to the right. Inhale, center. As the shoulder blades pull down towards your hips, resist as you stretch the arms back up. So resist. It's like you're moving through molasses, and then gently release. Circle that out. Now we will turn to frame your front right leg. And I'm going to invite you to take your blocks either on low or medium. Do take the strap in your left hand, and if you need more space, you can bring your block on the inside of your front leg. Lift the left arm straight out. Lift your block. And palm down. And bring it down. And up and down. So in order to open the muscles on the front of your chest, your pectoralis muscles, and in order to unlock tight rotator cuff muscles, we often need to strengthen the muscles that are on the back of the shoulder. So lift that out and bring it down. And we'll bend your elbow and try to use the muscle right at the top of your shoulder to lift the elbow up and back. That's the posterior deltoid up. We're just familiarizing ourselves with where those muscles live. Up and up. Up. And your pulses might be smaller than mine, because I really want you to do this with no neck strain and with lots of breath and ease and grace. So bending and lifting the elbow. Hold it up as high as you can. Yeah. Now see if you can rotate the elbow in towards the ribs and that block all the way out to your teres. And then lift the posterior deltoid and bring it back. Lift that up. Turn the heart open. Kickstand your foot to where it was previously. And now pull the throat back, ears back. Deep breath. Inhale, unwind, framing your front right leg in a nice lunge. Move the leg back by picking up the knee, set it further down. If you need to pat it with a blanket, please do. And then we'll actually lift your back knee. I'm not going to go there. Lift the back knee, support yourself in a pyramid pose. Switch legs, pyramid pose. Listen to your own breath. Place the back knee. Left block can go inside your front foot. Take that right arm out and bring it down. Out and exhale. And inhale. And inhale. Try to keep the pointy part of the elbow leading the way. So it's not really the hand or the block. It's more, think about your elbow lifting. There you go. And now we'll lift the elbow up. And we'll lift the elbow up. And inhale the elbow. Try to let the elbow be as high, the high point. And straight up and down from the floor to the sky. Yep. And this time we'll hold it up and just find the back of the shoulder. Breathe with it. Squeeze the back of the shoulder and see if you can rotate that elbow in towards your ribs and that palm out so your forearm will be more parallel to the ground. Now lift the elbow and bring it back behind you. Ooh. Deep, deep breath in. And we'll kickstand that foot. Use the left shoulder blade to open up the chest. Press your throat back, ears back. Press that arm behind you, that elbow. Deep breath in. Inhale, unwind. Frame your front left leg. Pick up the back knee. Pyramid pose. Take your blocks to the side. Downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, left leg up and back. And lower left leg to meet right. Inhale, right leg up and back. Lower right leg to meet left. Inhale, plank. Use your knees and come down to the belly. Keep the upper arms lifted. Arms to spider arms. Push down through your fingertips. Lengthen your neck so that your nose and your gaze are looking straight down towards your sticky mat. Pressing down through your fingertips. See if you can lift the back side of your shoulder and your elbows. Pushing down. Can you engage the upper back? From there, lift the top of your throat. Strengthen down where your tailbone lives, all the way to your toes. And inhale, curl up, cobra, spider arm cobra. Yep. And lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Come to Sphinx. Palms down, fingers forward. Bowing into the heart, drag your elbows back. Feel how your feet, the shoelace side of your feet, are placed on your sticky mat. Strengthen the feet. And as you drag the elbows back, turn the palms upward towards the sky. Lift the top of the throat open. Now press your thumbs nice and wide and find those teres muscles. Elbows squeeze in towards your ribs. And top of the throat back, lower ears back. And we'll bring that back to where it started. Drag the elbows back, pull the belly button forward, lift the top of the throat, turn the palms, press the thumbs way wide, way out. And bring them back and down. One more. Drag the elbows back, pull the belly button forward, open to your breath, turn the palms, and press the thumbs nice and wide. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And release. Come to your hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dog. Inhale, your left leg up and back. And step it forward for a lunge. Lift the back knee and turn it in. Set the base of the femur bone right above the knee. Drag that forward and push the buttocks gently backward. You've got to drag your front foot backward and your back knee forward. Put a hand on the front inside of your left ankle. Bring that right arm straight off the floor, plug it in, open it out, reach it back behind you, palm down. Drag the back knee forward and flex your foot. Lift your foot off the floor, flex the ankle. And bring your fingertips to touch your heel or in the neighborhood. Same hand, same foot, same hand, same foot, same hand, same foot. Right hand, right foot. Right hand, right foot. There we go. If you can find your heel, I find that to be easier than toes for people. Yeah. Left hand on the block. And then find the shoelace side. Lift your elbow. Squeeze the teres and the posterior deltoid and lift that elbow as high as you can as you pull your heel to your glute. Now press your foot into your hand and let that lift your heart up. There you go. And bow in, elbow lifts, heart forward. Lift the elbow. Push the foot into the hand and let that lift the heart up. And bow in. Heel towards glute, heart forward. Press the foot into your hand, lift the elbow. As the tailbone roots, lift the heart. There we go. And release. Downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step forward. Place the knee. Hand on the block inside your front right foot. Lift that left arm straight off the floor. Straight up. Drag the back knee forward and the front heel back. There you go. Arm out. Reach it back. Lift the elbow and the deltoid. As you lift your foot, flex your ankle. Push your hips back. And see if you can reach back and find your heel. Then the shoelace side of your foot. There you go. Square your hips. Lift your elbow. And push the hips towards your heel. Push the foot into your hand and let that lift the heart. And push the hand into your foot. There you go. Draw in, bow forward, elbow lifts. Heel towards glute. Push the foot into your hand, root the tailbone. Let the back body open up the front body. And one more, bow forward. If you don't have the quad dexterity for this, the same actions can happen without holding your foot. I say that every practice. And I know people get frustrated because you want to hold your foot, but you don't have to. The actions are there. The strength needs to happen. Release and go to dog pose. Soften your breath, soften your mind. Inhale, plank. Lower down. Lengthen, lift, and bend one knee at a time until both legs are bent. Looking down at the floor, come to your spider arms. Pressing fingers down, lengthen your tailbone. You want to strengthen your upper back, so this is a great variation of Dhanurasana. This could be the place where you decide you're going to hang out and work the shape and the strength of the pose. You want to go deeper. In your mind's eye, find your elbows, and then lift the elbows until your fingers lift. Lift her up from your upper back. Good, now reach the arms behind you and find your heels. Catch the shoelace side of your foot. And breathe. Bow in, look at the floor. That'll take stress out of your lower back. Lift your elbows. Strengthen your tailbone. And now, like you did in your lunge, press your feet into your hands and let that lift your heart. And soften, bow in. Heels towards glutes. Deep breath in. Feel the strength of your upper back by gently lifting the elbows, lift the top of your throat, strengthen your tailbone, and then with your breath out, push your feet into your hands and lift your heart. And lower. We'll do that one more time. Whatever makes sense to you, just follow it and breathe it. And release. Let your forehead rest the backs of your hands. Shake out your hips. Smooth out your breath. Roll onto your back. Your path of least resistance. So doesn't matter how you get there. Just make it easy. Bend the knees, but keep the feet on the floor. Hands to cactus arms. Feet as wide as your mat. And we'll take windshield wiper twist. So it's the lower body moving, the upper body just remaining soft and sweet. I don't hold any false pretense. These short little how-to videos are not speaking to an advanced mindset, somebody who wants to understand how do you really, what muscles do what and how to make them. So reach up and hold your knees. So if you want to watch this video numerous times, it'll make sense maybe about, I don't know, 10th one? Maybe it made sense today. And if you repeated 10 times over the next week or so, you'll just have greater mastery of those little teeny muscles. Teres minor, posterior deltoid, a bit of upper trapezius. And give yourself a sweet little hug here. And then also what we worked on was not just the posterior plane and how to engage the upper back with the arms, but how to use organic energy, the energy that moves from the core of your being to press one body part against another body part to lift the heart up in Dharmasana. Roll to one side. And come on up. Take a seat. Even in the short practice, which is supposed to be 20 minutes, it's now 26. Love me or leave me. And hands to your heart. So even in the short practice, I like to end where we began if possible and feel the difference. What changed? What awarenesses were built? How has this short time you've gifted yourself opened you to the beauty that was lying there all along? We'll honor that with that sacred sound of Om and set it forth across the ocean of grace. May it meet you where you need to be met at some point in a time when you've forgotten the light that holds you. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale again. Thank you. Bye for now. Namaste.